Well, a very good morning to you and good morning to the viewers. And yes, that is correct. We're actually coming outside of the house or going live outside the house of Mandla Maphumulo, otherwise known as Mampintsha. And we've seen so many celebrities, so many family members coming to the house. The memorial service will take place in eThekwini Community Church at 11 o'clock promptly. But for the better part of this week, we've seen so many people coming to, send their condolences and pay their respects to KwaZulu-Natal icon that many are calling, someone that really put us on the map in terms of music. And this has been playing out throughout the week. We do know that provincial government is also on board. And just to speak more in-depthly about this, I am joined by our Premier, Vusi Dube. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. Very somber moment. You have been here this week. We spoke to you earlier as well. And I just want to go straight into it. The support that provincial government is giving the Simelane and Maphumulo family.
Well, we have to give the support. It's still actually unbelievable that we talk of the silent death of our beloved Maphumulo, also known as Mampintsha. We know that it would not be KZN, it would not be Durban without Mampintsha, and all other artists. The artist industry is actually bleeding with the loss yet again of this icon of the entertainment industry, and it could not have come at a very bad time during the festive season when he himself is making plans to entertain people. The ever bubbly, the ever energetic Mampintsha is no more. But as provincial government, we saw it fit that we really give one of our own this send-off that he deserved, because he really gave ministry with his entertainment as well. He gave the whole country, he put the whole country in the world map, winning a lot of awards, and also entertaining the young and old. So we felt that as provincial government, the family needs all of us. It needs the support as well, because we know many people are going to be coming to pay their last respect. So the family could not have done it on their own. That's why, as a family of KwaZulu-Natal, we felt that as government, we need to give that full support.
Premier, on social media, we've seen so many young people also coming out and saying that, the music was so upbeat. One particular tweet stood out for me where the gentleman said that, Mampintsha saved my life. His music just made me happy. His bubbly nature, his persona, the dance moves, everything. I know it's a somber moment, but we also need to celebrate the life and times of Mampintsha, Shimora, and the media. We were laughing and talking about his character and how humorous he was. And I just want to talk about the role that he's played in terms of youngsters as well, especially in KwaZulu-Natal. Just speaking on that particular tweet that I saw, where people are saying that his music really saved them. His music was the heartbeat of KZN.
Well, I remember even during the 2010 and 2011, where he really was entertaining people left, right, and center. And as you correctly say, a lot of young people really took up on him when they saw him rising from a young man who seemed to have not had a direction, but picking up his talent and making his talent, to be seen everywhere in the world and entertaining people. And as you correctly say, his energy, his love for people, he's always bubbly, laughing with everybody. We also know that even, around his own friends, he brought that sense of friendship, of ownership as a family of artists. So really, the whole industry is really bleeding from the loss of Maphumulo. And I don't think any young person that you talk to would not associate with Mampintsha, with the music of Mampintsha. In fact, you are correct that many people, even during this festive season, even if he was no more, you felt that he was was still there with his music. You felt that, he's laughing at us wherever he is and saying, enjoy. This is what I left for you. And we'll forever be grateful and indebted to his family, to all his friends, as well as the entertainment industry, for really giving us one of our best in the industry.
And I think I'll leave it right there. I'll leave you to go in and pay your last respects to the family. Thank you so much for speaking to us on SABC News Premier. Well, that was the Premier of KwaZulu-Natal, Nomusa Dube, just sharing her sentiments, her thoughts, and also condolences to the family, but also saying the provincial government will also be assisting in terms of the memorial and the burial. And just like she said, also the role that Mampintsha played in KwaZulu-Natal, hailing from the dusty streets of Lamandville and rising up to become such an icon in KZN, but also in the musical industry across the country, and just also showing that he can be anything, and also assisting the youth in his community. Her saying that he wasn't only a musician, but he was also someone that the youth looked up to. I'm just going to step out of shot so that you can see some of the people that are walking in. I think that is DJ Tira that is arriving now, and Bishop also Vusi Dube, he's also arriving. Some people that are coming to pay their last respects, as many celebrities we have seen flocking in to this particular home. Okay, that's not quite DJ Tira, but I'm sure he will also be making his way here. And this is what's going to happen. There is a two-part ceremony. They're going to have a private ceremony here at this homestead, and they will make their way to eThekwini Community Church, where there will be a memorial service. But I'm also told that particular memorial service has two parts to that as well. After the memorial service and after the prayers are done, there's going to be a celebration of life, and I imagine that that's when the beat will drop, and some of the music that we have been listening to over the years since 2000, Big Nuz, some of the music that he also came out with Babes Wodumo, we'll have a listen to that and just reflect the life and times of Mandla Maphumulo, otherwise known as Mampintsha. I'll leave it there and hand back to you.
Yeah, Jade, while we have you, I was just such a beautiful acknowledgement by government of the role of Mampintsha in the development of culture in KwaZulu-Natal and by extension the country. Everybody is asking, how is Babes?
Yeah. Well, I spoke to Zandile Maphumulo. She's a spokesperson of the family. We just actually spoke about half an hour ago, and she was saying that Babes is holding up. The family is very strong. The Simelane and the Maphumulo family are standing in solidarity. They are united, despite what social media has been peddling over the numerous days leading up to this memorial service and burial tomorrow, funeral tomorrow. So she says that Babes is holding up. I imagine that behind the scenes, we will never know how she really is, Unati, but as a family, they are standing together. They are in solidarity. She also said to me that they are not listening to some of the rumors and allegations that are up in the air. If you go onto Twitter, the two names that have been trending over the past few days is Babes Wodumo as well as Mampintsha, and we've been seeing some of the rumors that have been circulating, but the family really distancing themselves from that, saying that they are in solidarity, they're standing united, and they're going to make sure that he is sent off and has a befitting send-off.